the Mario 3 you know and love with the world order shuffled up, except for the last one. All the levels have been shuffled. So, and as you're about to see,
all the worlds, everything has been shuffled. All whistles have been removed to make it completely warpless. And Rick, encounters a fire bro.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
So World 2 is leading off, and the first level we get is 4-3, which is quite popular in the speedrunning community for some of the tricks.
Well, except for that part where you're running into a lot of enemies there.
Interesting mix of enemies in that opening corridor. But Mitch,
especially if you're and of course a superstar, that's going to help a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So Mitch doing what he does best and sails through second half of 4-3, no problem.
No problem, and Rick probably getting the first game jitters.
Yeah, well, we've all been there.
I've been there. I actually play. I do not play this professionally, or in the case of the Twitch thing, I did try this in a few games, and I've run into that particular first level we just saw, and
yeah,
not easy.
Rick's already burned through 4 lives. While
we might see our first game over here, but we'll see.
Yeah, he did that.
Mitch going through a world, I believe that was world 6.
It was 2,
but world 5, 6.
Yeah, it was a 2-5.
World 2.
It was 2-5.
Vanilla. That's why I meant vanilla. If in world, but not in position.
Right. Yeah. It's 2-5, and the first fortress of the game is the second fortress of World 4, which is a little more challenging because of all the hot foots you end up encountering, but no problem.
A lot of the hot foots, but there's a secret back end, like in vanilla. You find that back end, it gets a little easier, but in the speedrun sense, not any quicker.
Right. So Mitch going through first half of this, and 2-3. Well, the second half of that is vanilla. It's 1-3. Which
1-3 vanilla in a zone and not in world. Now he's gonna go straight. He's gonna go to the backstage area, pick up the item where the flute, where the whistle might usually be, but nope, no whistle. Let's see what we get here, though.
Those have been removed from this tournament.
And a fire flower. That's gonna be useful down the line.
Yeah.
For those the items have been randomized. Whistles have been removed. Anything that's essentially anything that is all but 2 side scrollers or auto scrollers have been removed. The 2 auto scrollers is one in the one of the 8 beta levels, and of course the other one is 5-9.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about 5-9 unless we actually have to see it.
Yeah.
And Mitch picking up a 5-star frog splash, going to add 5 up to his tracker, and
Rick
finally going through his first level.
And the quicksand level was 2-2. So we got more world.
More vanilla in world, but will be very interesting to see here.
So he's picking up items from Hammer Bros. Get a nice little stockpile, and he got a hammer.
And there's a hammer.
Because the hammers, as may have been already mentioned, not only break
they break rocks and locks.
They break locks, so that'll make some of these worlds much faster. But it's all about strategy. Where do you want to use them, and how do you want to use them?
Do you want to break through and maybe make World 1 a little easier to travel through, or do you want to keep it to World 8, unlock yourself a few more locks, and possibly, because all the worlds have been randomized except World 8, but World's 8 tunnels have been randomized just like everything else. The tunnels have been randomized as well. You'll see, yesterday we saw World 3 being absolutely free, as in you took the tunnel, you get all the way to the end where you get to play the airship.
Right, and 2-5 was the first World 8 level, the first tank level, and the pyramid is 7-4, which is notorious as a auto-scroller, but since the auto-scrollers have been turned off by and large, now he gets to sail through this, but though not entirely painlessly here.
No, and a couple of big Berthas right up there. It's
and
play bodyguard.
And the hammer went to the left instead of the right, so Mitch's gonna have to be a little careful here. But he's pretty much he's home free.
He's going through it. He's home free. There we go. Makes it through.
So
and Rick gonna try to go to the slot machine, pick up a couple of lives. He's gonna need them.
Yeah. Well, the fort, he looks...
And he looks like... Nah, almost had 2 there. And again... And we have the end cards for those cards. You don't get the flowers, but you get a random assortment of items.
Right, so for example, instead of a fire flower, although it looks like one of them was actually a fire flower.
But he does pick up a P-Wing as well, which is randomized. Gets to his first airship.
World 6 airship leads off. Now, the airship auto-scrollers have been turned off, but also the Koopa kids will have different attributes than what you normally would see. So, for example, Morton could have the ability to shake the ground like Roy or Ludwig, or they might have Wendy's ability to jump really high. And he's got the ability to shake the ground.
It's a one-hit kill.
And the HP has also been randomized, so
it could be one-hit kill or the maximum of 5 hits.
Yeah, so you're really just hoping that Wendy does not have 5 hits and the ability to shake the ground.
That could be tough. This one, the first level, a little generous, but not too generous.
Yeah.
We did see a hammer with one of the Hammer brothers. That's going to help a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's Mitch goes through World 2 in about 6:10 and gets World 3. Now, World 3, we'll see the pipe.
Here we go.
Playing a big role here. We'll see how free this is, or if he's actually going to have to do some exploring.
Is it free? Well, a little bit of exploring. It does save himself a couple of action zones in the fortress, which is not bad. And picks up a P-Wing thanks to the power.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Hammer Brothers, and Rick eating another game over.
But the good news is he completed the fortress, so that saves him a little bit of time. He doesn't have to do 2-1 and 2-2.
Oh, and I just saw what Mitch is going through. That's not easy.
Yeah, the second
hardest fortress in Mario 3.
It is the hardest fortress in Mario 3. The second fortress of World 7. And with the Piranha plants all randomized, it can make this a lot more difficult, but Mitch, no problems. Flying through this.
Expert level of navigation there. He's going to take a hit because of the boo, but he'll definitely take that hit. Take on Boom Boom.
That's a good damage boost to take.
Good idea.
This isn't like any percent Warpless where we'd be protecting his hammer suit.
No.
So now he's going to go into that pipe where the lock just broke.
Do we have an easy one, or do we have to go vanilla?
Okay, but the good news is now we know where the pipe leads to Wendy. He's just got to go through two more levels and a fortress to get there. And now what you just saw, one of the levels, the level Mitch just entered, is one of the 8 lost levels of the game. When they created the randomizer, they found some unused code in the Mario 3 game, and that included 8 levels that did not make the final cut. This is one of them. And this is more of a beta level. This is a variation of what 7.3 would become in the final cut of the game.
So basically what they did was they cleaned it up, spruced it up a little bit, and there. Speaking of beta levels, here's one.
This is actually
automatically, which is 100% auto scroll. So
yeah,
so you gotta take a hit here.
I think
it looks like he's got.
I don't know. Okay, I thought for a second
he doesn't have a cloud.
Maybe he's more comfortable doing it as Small Mario, but this is one of 2 auto scrollers left in the game, and this is actually one of the few completed levels. This level could have made it into the final cut of Mario 3 and done just fine. This is a World 6 variation. It's a little like 7.4.
Yeah. Oh, and missed time his jump.
Yeah, I think the Koopa Troop jumping there kind of threw him off.
Yeah, he's got a P-Wing and he doesn't have a choice. He has to go through it.
P-Wing, huh?
Well,
Will that actually...
you know, if you could P-Wing it, I don't blame him.
Does that actually work?
Well, we're finding out now. Looks like he's going through it. There is an above part to the level, so at the very least, there's that.
I didn't know that, so that'll be good for my next run.
Yeah, because there's an above part that you go above water, so
Yeah, makes sense.
he's taking advantage of that.
And Rick is looks like 2-4 is the quicksand level of World 2.
So again, vanilla in world, if not in position.
Right. So you do seem to notice a bit of that. You know. Okay, it did work. Good. So
It did work. That saved him some time, or at least some.
well, it saved him some
life.
It saved him some aggravation, if nothing else.
Yeah. Rick picking up a P-Wing. That's gonna help him out a little bit.
So
Finally making a little bit of progress through World 2.
yeah, he's getting there. He's about a full world behind, but once he got through that fortress, he seems to settle down.
And Mitch has got an easy fortress.
Yeah, this is
He's
one.
just gonna get through
This is
that
one
real
of
quick.
2 levels in the game where you have to have the ability to fly to complete the level. The other being
Yeah.
6-5. So, and Mitch takes care of Boom Boom, and we'll go on to face Wendy. Wendy is notorious, I think, in the so far in the randomizer tournament for being just really difficult and awful because of the added ability she has. And I'm convinced that the World 4 airship is why they created the randomizer, because they wanted to turn the auto-scroller off for this, because this level takes forever in vanilla.
Slow as heck.
It's
And
about
yeah, we got Wendy.
Wendy is normal and taking 4 hits, and Mitch.
So a vanilla Wendy.
Well, the
Proper,
Koopa kids,
almost.
the Koopa kids are vanilla. The airships they're on aren't necessarily vanilla.
All right.
So World 2 will always be more, and World 3 will always be Wendy. So a pretty quick World 2 for Mitch. That took about 6 minutes, so he's moving at a steady clip.
He's Oh, he forgot his line. He always forgets his line. All right, here we go.
And he got a Tanuki
We got a World
suit.
4.
Everything's about one.
Tanuki suit.
So far, the order's been 2, 3, 4, and 1 ahead of the actual number. And the first fortress he faces is the World 1 fortress.
World 1 fortress. He's going to go above, pick up an item.
And he used that hammer to skip the first 3 levels.
And Rick skips it, and skips that and picks up a hammer suit. So that's a good trade.
Yeah, the hammer suit will be useful for the final fight with Bowser.
For those wondering, the hammers are 1 hit per frame, so
yeah,
you could pretty much 1 or 2 shot kill Bowser that way if you could feel like it.
It takes 5 hits. So,
it takes 5 hits. Yeah.
4-4 is 6-2, another auto scroller. This isn't too hard, just so long as you watch where you're jumping.
Yeah.
Rick
picking up another P-Wing.
Gotta love the P-Wings. So see how he fares with... oh, he's gonna use the hammer. Okay. Good move.
Opens up a little bit as well.
Yeah, it spares him from having to do that fortress, too.
Yeah.
Mitch opted to do it because I think he wanted to save his hammer.
Mitch opted as well, yes.
Yeah, Mitch went...
Picking up, he's going through another World 6 level.
Yep, 6-7 this time. Another auto-scroller. Another one where you just gotta watch where you jump, but otherwise, pretty simple level. And about 40 seconds faster. Yeah.
Rick gonna opt to use one of his P-Wings through that beta level.
Stream is saying we're being
Meanwhile,
savage
Mitch.
with each other. That's...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, double giant hammer bros. Oh, he should have waited. Nope, he gets him.
Yeah, Mitch having a little trouble with the timing there.
A little bit, and all that for a star. Well, it's something. It is useful.
It'll allow him to quick kill Hammer Brothers in the future. So the second
And
fortress...
we have a second fortress from World 3.
The first fortress, but yes.
First fortress, sorry.
It's alright. No worries.
And Rick eating another game over.
Yeah.
But his locks are broken, so that's going to help him a little bit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mitch taking care of that second fortress. Gonna meet the airship.
Mm-hmm. This time it is World 1
airship. Yeah.
Leaf, and we'll meet up with Iggy. See what kind of powers Iggy has today.
2 hits. 3 hits. Looks like 4 hits. It took him.
We've had a one hit Koopa and 2 4-hit Koopas.
Mm-hmm.
Rick is taken to the skies to finish 3-9. It looks like. It was about a 4-minute World 3 there for...
He's going through he's actually maybe not the quickest seed so far, but he's making some very good time.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets an anchor. For those wondering, anchors are a wild card. They don't stop the airship, but they can help you get through. Well, they don't get you help. They'll give you. It's a free item. You just don't know what it is.
And he gets to take, and Mitch gets to take the shortcut through World 6. He skips the first third of it.
That's huge.
And he gets 7-1, and he gets the clip through the wall on his 4th try.
And picks up a 1-up for his trouble too.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a coin ship as well. What do we have here?
Another beta level.
We have another beta, yeah.
This is kind of a version of 5.7 and maybe a little of 5.8, but really short. It's just a straight shot through. The only thing you just got to watch out for are enemy placements. Otherwise,
yeah,
run it as fast as you want. So 6-6 is down.
He's got 2 coin ships.
Well,
We got double coin ships, everybody.
well,
He's not going to go for the 1-up. He's just going to go right through it, beat up some Boomerang Brothers, and pick up a star.
yeah. Like the quick kill there going down the pipe.
Good kill. And now he's going to go through another kill. Does he want to pick up more? Well, he's going to get a 1-up, but not going to be rid of the coin ship. And another quick kill. Picks him up, another star.
Done with that, so 6-7 is another beta level. This is what 1.5 would eventually become. And we're not even halfway through this run, and we've already had 4 beta levels. That's
I don't know if it's a record, but it's noteworthy.
I think the most I've seen in the commentaries I've done is 6.
Yeah.
Rick working through the puzzle that is the World 7 fortress, but I don't know if he knows it or if he's just going for the extra coins.
Well, he's been having trouble getting game over, so
yeah.
I think he's going to take advantage of at least pick up a couple of lives.
So
I think at this point he's going for, okay, I'm not gonna get the best time, but I want to make it as easy, so I don't want to game over it anymore.
Right.
Which is not a dumb idea.
Right. And Mitch goes through the first fortress in World 5.
Yep.
Pretty easily. Even showed off a little swag with the statue. With 6-8. Well, we got the zone correct. It's this 3-8. 3-8 and Vanilla is known for its boss bass.
But she no here.
No we've seen Bertha's, but no boss bass yet. Trolling around, looking for a quick kill. Rick getting in on the statue swag. We got double Tanuki, as chat pointed out. That's cool.
Yeah, that is very true.
You can never have too much Tanuki.
No, sir. And we got one of the hand levels, so we're gonna find out what kind of item we're gonna get very soon.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Mitch
having a little bit of a trouble there.
He got caught there. Oh, and he
got caught.
Takes a fortunate death. So he'll probably give it another go.
He's gonna give it another go
because the level's so short. It only takes about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Should anyway. He's gonna P-strats his way to it. Picks up. Now what are we gonna get today? Music box. Well, useful if you want to skip some Hammer Brothers later on. We have not seen World 7 yet. You can skip Piranhas on that level, so that's going to be useful. Meanwhile, this is World 5, Fort number 2.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I love that red wallpaper in the background. Just gets ahead of the Hotfoot and Command from the King.
Meanwhile, Rick going through World 2. Now it gets to World 4 or World number 3 at this point.
Yeah, he is about 2 worlds behind at this stage. And the World 6 this airship is the World 3 airship, Wendy's airship.
Yeah.
So the fight itself is actually not going to be that different because both World 3 and World 6's airships are on the flat surface.
And a one-hit 2.
It's like Rick didn't use the hammer, didn't use the hammer on the lock because I don't think he could. So it looks like 4-1 is 7-3.
And Rick taking a hit, an unfortunate hit from Locky too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used his hammer. He is hammerless right now.
World 1,
and he's gonna break it. Looks like no. And he gets a hammer suit.
But he is gonna show off some frog strats. So
yeah.
So 1-1 is 3-9. Not quite the... Okay, I think he'd had enough of the frog strats.
But he did it. It was a free... It's a free hit. In worst case scenario, it's a free hit.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll mind. He's going to make through that. And and Rick going through his first chance at the... his first chance. No, it is his first chance at the end cards. He'll pick up an item. And that's about it. What does he get? Music box again.
Mitch.
Useful if you want to skip Hammer Brothers.
Mitch
and
also.
World 2. Oh, it's World 8-1.
Yep. Mitch also availing himself the use of the cards. He's picked up a couple items already, and
he's got to pick up a third and a fourth and a fifth.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's cleared the board.
Might have a hammer in there. Or...
No, but.
No hammer. A couple of hammer suits and a couple of flowers from the looks of it.
Yeah. And this is World 4-5 we're looking at, I think.
Yes, it is.
One of the last 2.
Yeah, the one with the reversible bullet bills.
Yes. The U-turn bullet bills.
Rick picking up 3 lives from this hidden pipe in 8-1. Himself a nice little stockpile.
Yeah.
Kept his P speed.
Does he want to go? He's going for it. He makes it.
No problem.
Does it again, and oh, he's gonna have to go with the rest of it vanilla, but
Yeah, that's
made
all
up
right.
some time there.
Rick gets through 8-1 very nicely, and Mitch sails through the second fortress of World 6.
Very nicely as well. Both very good performances on those 2 fortresses there.
Mm-hmm.
Rick picks up a leaf, breaks a lock, goes to number 5, which is World 3.
That's 3-5, so we're getting at
3-5.
least some zone consistency here. So, it's like 4-3 was 5-4 for Rick.
Had a little bit of sunburn, almost had a sunburn, but made it through.
Yeah. That's one level in the randomizers I've played and watched where 5-4 does seem to have an abundance of the sun.
And Mitch has to deal with a blooper who's playing goaltender for the end of the level, but he makes it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just playing it safe.
Yeah.
Rick deciding not to go for the shortcut and decides to go ahead and fight Boom Boom. And give us a little,
Who's gonna tell him that was a hammer suit?
So,
And we have World 1-5.
Yeah.
Again, in position, in vanilla and world, but not in position.
Yeah. So,
Makes it through, and Rick going through Boom Boom. He's gonna clear that up.
so gonna use the star. Well, and
Did it just kill itself?
yes, it did.
Oh god, it literally just jumped off the page and killed. Someone clip that. That's
So, World 1 airship is World 2. Mitch, you're opting to use a P-wing there. I think he's gonna go for. Oh, he missed out. I think he was gonna go for that strat where you grab the wand in the ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah. Instead, he has to settle for that.
But gets the 5th world done. He's gonna get to World 6. Now we only have 2 left before 8. We're gonna see World 7 for sure. Will we see it first or last?
We got a little Dire Straits reference with wanting his SMB.
Oh, I love that. Money for Nothing, one of my favorite songs of all time.
And Princess telling us you can't speedrun a randomizer. Well, these guys would. Well, we would.
We disagree. We get World 7 up first. Are the pipes going to be generous today? Let's find out.
So Mitch was taken to the island with 7-6 in the fortress.
Well, I don't know.
I would probably have played. I would probably would have played it
I
just
would
for
have played it too, just to find out what the other tunnel would have been.
Yeah, there's 3 pipes there, so you play the percentages. But Mitch is opting to do 7-1 instead, and he gets 5-7, just ahead of the Spinies and the Lakitu.
Oh, almost got hit by the Spiny, but he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
And gonna make it through that. Now, what does the other tunnel get? Of course, Rick going to pick up a wild card. I mean, a hammer.
Well,
an anchor.
Well, what do we know? He guessed exactly right. Takes him right to 7-8.
How about that, folks?
7-8 is 1-4.
1-4. He had the Autoscroll. He's not going to go for the White House.
Yeah.
That was a question for people that I called a solo race solo the other day. And one of the questions was, one of the players actually kept going for all the coins. Do we still get the White House?
Okay, so 4-6 for Rick is 7-7.
And did not make it in time to pick up a star. I'll have to reset again.
So he's gonna try 6-7.
He's gonna go for the next one.
He's gonna try 6-7 instead. And 7-9 is 7-2, which he's got raccoons, so he's not gonna have to do 2 trips to get across that chasm. Pretty generous with the piranhas. They're not the ones that don't shoot fireballs at him. Rick taking his time here through this level.
I think at this point he saw the better level was this one. Again, this is one of those you haul, and you have to haul it, and he's learning it very quickly. Do not stop unless you can stop. At this point, you don't stop.
And Rick, Mitch, used the Lakitu Cloud and the music box to skip the fortress and the piranha at the end. So he's already
Strand. He's gonna go through Ludwig von Koopa. Oh, he's got the stun. He got the strat, and look, he's got full HP.
He's got 5 hits, and he had his ground shaking ability. But Mitch takes care of him and gets the strat he was looking for the last time. You spoony bar.
Spoon!
So, World...
I gotta get my tick reference in. And we got World 5 at the top off the rotation. What are we getting? World 1.
And it's 3-7 to lead us off, so...
Yes.
I think he's burned through all of his hammers, so unless he gets one from the Hammer Brothers, he's gonna have to...
He's gonna have to go through World 8 Vanilla and at least one tank before hoping that first tunnel is a generous seed.
Yeah, and Mitch opting to take the coin and take the hidden route and get himself a Tanuki suit.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that one in a while. So 5-2 is 6-4.
See, I'm learning things, folks. I did not know you could skip that level. I always tried to do that level vanilla. Hey, you learned something new, folks.
Yeah,
going through another World 6 level in quick fashion.
I kind of forgot about that.
I know, it's one of those... It's not hidden. It's not a secret. Well, it is a secret, but it's not one of those readily publicly available secrets. So to speak, if that makes sense.
Right, it's one of those...
It's one of the...
it's one you...
Never mind, I thought it was going to be a little more difficult.
Yeah, it's like 5-1 has that hidden exit you don't you hardly ever see.
Oh, I know that exit. It's an awesome exit. And speaking of World 5, World 5-9, there it is. In world, but not in position. There's a part of me that's wondering what Rick was doing, trying to go back through the... He was wondering, wait, did I get the right door? Oh, yeah, I got the right door. Moving along.
Yeah. And 5-9 can be difficult if the fire chomps do show up like they do in vanilla, and one of them did show up. But with fire ability, no problem. Normally in the regular game, you see 2 of them. One this time.
Oh, he's gonna go through the tower. No, going through another hammer. He's sunned for that for that extra hammer, I think. He's gonna get it. No, but he gets a cloud.
That'll allow him.
It can still be useful.
It could be. He could skip the fortress or any level if he finds a level he'd rather not play through. So this is the only non-piranha level that will always be the same no matter what.
Yeah, this is the one people are wondering. But all this is wondering, it's because this connects the land to the sky. Meanwhile, Rick finally getting through his third world. He's going to go to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's see what his strats is. He's going to go for the tunnel.
Yeah.
And what do we get through the pipe? He knows he's going to get a little easier way through. And Rick going to try to pick up some extra lives. He's not going to do it.
Yeah. So, no hammer, so he's got to go through 5-4, which is 6-8. Which... Oof. Lag slow.
Enemy placement kind of boned him over a little bit, though.
A little bit.
Good use of the block, though. Actually taking care of a couple of enemies with the P strats. That's not bad. And Rick gonna go through the same clippage as strats as well.
Yeah, and he got it.
Oh, he could pick up. Hey, there you go. And meanwhile, Mitch gonna try another end card slide, see if he can pick up another hammer, which is part of the pool that you can't, but he's not gonna pick up anything.
Well, we'll see what he gets. We didn't bother to check, so he's gonna use another P-Wing for 5-5, which is 3-3. Another boss bass level, but no boss bass found.
If nothing else, he's going through it.
Yeah, like have we even seen boss bass in this run? Seen Bertha?
Not yet. No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have just jinxed it, and next level there'll be two of them showing up.
Our faithful viewers are really hoping we did. And Rick is going through one of the most notorious levels in the game, 7-5.
Going through that World 7 maze.
Yeah, he's gonna take 6-6.
I think he's gonna go for the easy one. I don't blame him.
And Mitch unfortunately lost his leaf there, and
picks up the star though
for 3-1.
Yeah.
A little cheap there, waiting.
And Rick, taking another hit. And now we get a fortress, which turns out to be the Navy, which you can put yourself at ease.
Yes. Another auto-scroller turned off, and this makes this level...
this makes it way easy.
You know, like, about 5 times faster than it would be otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he uses Cloud at 5-9, regardless of what it is, just to kind of get through this.
But he's gonna go for another hammer. Hammer Brother. See if he picks up a hammer. Only a star. Ooh.
Not a lot of.
This is gonna be a very interesting World 8.
It depends on that first pipe. If it doesn't take him straight to Bowser, yeah, we could be in for a real treat here.
This could be sub 50 if that pipe is generous.
Even if it isn't, he should still be able to get it done in under 50 minutes. You know, I suppose it depends on the level drop, but I would be betting it's going to take him. He'll still go under 50, I think.
Oh yeah, he's got a good pace.
So.
And we have hello, Mr. Sunshine.
There, yeah.
What you doing in this desert level on this guy?
Yeah. Right world, wrong level, but
yeah.
And the level he was in before was 4-6.
Oh, I see what he did there.
I figured that was it.
Oh,
not something you see very often.
Beautiful. You don't see that often, but that's beautiful.
It's not conducive to speedrunning strats, but it's still a lot of fun.
Hey, you could P-wing and hit that. You could. That's gonna save him some time.
And appropriately, the World 7 airship is
rounding off the airship.
World 5 airship is the last one. World 7.
Yeah.
So, Rick having some trouble with that hammer brother, and unfortunately he won't move. So he's got to figure out a way to get around him. I've had this happen to me, and I saw this in a race a few days ago. So
Roy was a 4-hitter. And now we get to have a little bit of fun with this little tunnel. We'll have to go through a tank first. Is Rich... people having fun in the chat there. Well, we're going to keep going.
And the king is asking Mario if it's him he's looking for. Well, who else? But no sub.
Maybe.
So no sub 40. There was a race yesterday where they were toying with it. Sure.
And Mitch going through the P strats. That was a good idea, but the Goomba catches him.
Yeah.
Ah.
So the first tank level is 610, which is not too bad. It's a pretty short level. So, but what will come up next is the pipe. Is it going to take him straight to Bowser, or is he going to have to do a little bit of exploring and guesswork?
If this pipe goes straight to Bowser, we might be looking at sub 45.
Right.
Doesn't check it though.
That's interesting.
I guess you know what he might. I think he's looking for a plan B here.
Well,
going through it now. If one pipe doesn't work, the other pipe is open.
Right.
Not a bad idea.
He guessed right on World 7. He decided not to go for the 3 pipes on the island and decided to try 7-1, and it was absolutely the right call. So, who are we to say no?
Well, we are about to find out.
Sailed through the second fortress of World 3. So.
Alright, so pipe number 1. Behind pipe number 1 we have the hand bridge.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Alright.
It could be required, but rather than roll the dice.
And number 2. And behind door number 2 is the dark room.
So
he's got Cloud, so he's gonna skip that fortress, check that tunnel.
Cloud comes in handy here. He skips through.
Comes very handy and gets the other part. No.
So he doesn't have to. So unless he has to reverse course, he could be okay here. But let's see what this.
Behind door number 4 is the other end. Oh, he gets locked by the hand bridge.
So he has a choice. He can go through the fortress, or he can go through A2. He chooses A2. Which is 6-9,
and jump it, but nope.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to do that.
Well, it's all right. 6-9 isn't that long, anyways. It's not 6, and it's not as bad as 6-6.
That's true.
So
let's see. I think he'll make it through tough. The cheap catches him off guard.
I think Mitch is thinking that going through this is better than having to go through the hand bridge and possibly taking 3 levels.
That is very true. But we will find out if he will have to go through that hand bridge.
Well,
I think he might have had a bit of commentator's curse here.
Well, it's about high time.
We got the pyramid.
It's about high time we did, don't you think? So
yeah, a little bit.
Hammer suit's a good use.
He's got a couple of them, so he can definitely use one of them now.
Yeah.
Takes a hit, though.
Yeah, it's alright.
Ooh, beautiful piece rats there. He didn't have to do too much. Just let the busy bit of beetle do the braking for him.
So that's 8-1.
Now, what do we get now? Behind door number 5 is...
Moment of truth.
There you go. So Handbridge was not required. The Dark World kinda was.
Yeah.
But in exchange, he gets the World 8 Fortress in world, but not in position.
Yeah, it's the closing act before he goes to Bowser. And well, damage boost because of... Gonna
Yeah.
go for... Gets the quick exit to Boom Boom. Very nicely done.
Very nicely done. He gets that done.
I wonder if he's
Rick's
gonna go
pick up a music box.
I wonder if he's gonna go for the wall strats in
You're thinking might clip through the wall, go through the hard part, maybe?
I think so. I would be surprised.
Goes through those laters. Now he's gonna go for he's gonna go through
Okay.
the other clip.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, the one-up clip is pretty easy.
Yeah.
So you had to watch out for that hot foot. It was a little more active than normal.
Of course, some hot feet are vanilla. Some hot feet will just walk around going, I don't need to do this wait around stuff. Dodges one more laser.
So 46 something.
He's definitely gonna do. He's gonna win it.
Oh yeah.
And gets it done. It's gonna be sub 46 for Mitchflowerpower. We're about 46 even, looks like. That's done. 45:58. The
Very
unofficial
nice.
time.
Very nicely done for Mitch,
Blow up the GGs, everybody.
who wins the match and completes Group H.
He's undefeated in Group H.
So he had already pretty much clinched advancement to the next round, but this makes it official. He will go through 3-0.
3-0, and finally Rick is going to go through the airship there. He's going to have some catching up to do.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough. Rick having a tough time with it. We'll see if we can get Mitch on to help us call the rest of this action here. And of course, we'll talk about that seed.
Yeah. So, but yes. So I think that makes him the second player to go 3-0. I think Buzz Thunder's already gone through all of his matches.
Buzz Thunder went through. He was undefeated, I believe. I could double check on Challenge.
I do recall him being 3-0. Because...
Yeah. I believe I called that as well. I called that yesterday, I think.
Okay.
Isn't it? Yeah, 3-0.
The final match of that group is tomorrow, because I think I'm calling.
Yeah.
Might be
Cross Product and Paraduck. 3 p.m. That'll be
calling.
the race to watch. Of course, there's going to be another one that you and I are calling at 10 p.m. Or not,
Right.
9:30 p.m., excuse me, Eastern Standard Time.
Mm.
It will be on Speed Gaming. Which channel though? To be determined, of course. We'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't think they've determined that. So, meanwhile, Rick just getting started with his 5th world, which is World 1.
Yeah.
Going through.
I think at this point, Rick, if for nothing else, he's going to try to complete it just to put up a time.
Right. Message.
Oh, and that. Oh, yeah. And
Ugh.
there, he had a little bit of bad placement there, unfortunately.
Well, he didn't lose very much. So.
No, he didn't. He started. It's a brand new. It's a brand new world. He could afford a game over at this point. Obviously, he's going to be going for a little bit of pride. And a Paraguma catches him off guard. Where do you think you're going? He says.
And then, incidentally, guys, give these two a follow, will you?
Hello.
Hey,
Please do.
Hey,
And joining us, Mitchflowerpower, joining us on the call. GG 45-58.
Right on. Yeah, it was a good.
That seed was a little trolly in some parts there.
It definitely was. We were forced to do that autoscroller in World 3. Oh man. Oh
You
man.
had a fair share of beta levels in there as well.
Yeah. I managed to even complete a full spade card game. Still no hammers. We got one hammer in the run.
yeah.
Only the one, yeah.
Only one hammer and one cloud. That was it. Pretty trolly.
Yeah, they really made you go through, and you didn't get the quick run through World 3 either. You had to play a fair amount of that too.
Yeah. So I wanted to do, yeah, exactly. All the pipes just led you to the end anyways, right? But you still had to like do all the levels as well. It's kind of I'm always scared of World 3. World 3 scares me the most because once you like commit to a path and then you find out that those two pipes lead to each other, oh my goodness.
You had, World 8 did not exactly treat you generously. You did the right move, though, by actually... We were worried, because like most people, they finish that first tank, they go straight to the tunnel, see if that's the path to take.
Yeah.
You decided to clear both rooms. We hypothesized that you're going for a plan B just in case. That was a good idea, obviously.
Definitely, yeah. As soon as I went across and I saw those hands, I was like, oh man. Like I was happy I beat, because I would have had to go in and out and in and out. So it was it was a chance I was taking. I don't know if that's the right idea for anyone watching who's in the tournament. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but I was just taking a chance there.
The one chance that really stood out to me was World 7. The first pipe takes you to about 7-6, and instead you went back and did 7-1.
7-1, and it worked. That was insane.
Yeah, like you played, instead of playing for 3 pipes, you played for 1, and it was absolutely the right call. So how nervous were you?
How nervous was I when I like beat 7-1 and I was like, this better be the right way? Or how nervous was I when I got there?
Basically, yeah.
I thought to myself when I was doing 7-1, I thought the same thing you pretty much just said. It's like I'm fighting for 1 pipe, what's going on? But then I told myself, I was like, we never go for 7-1, right? Everyone always like continues on that path, and I've even said myself like, keep your momentum going.
Right.
But I just went for it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do the level 6 and then the fortress, but then at the same time that opens up 3 pipes and I get an item from the piranha plant. So that was a bad idea, but
you generally you play the percentages. This time you played your hunch and it worked out.
Yeah. Even World 4, I didn't know if I wanted to use the one hammer I had. I was scared, right?
Right. So, yeah, it's all calculated, but in this case, it worked out and probably shaved about 5 or 6 minutes off.
Well, I mean, sub 50 without really any hammers or clouds, I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
A couple deaths there.
Yeah. Yeah, like
you had a couple of deaths, but Rick is just not having a good night. I think his first match jitters. I think he had a few game overs. I think 4 or 5 so far.
Something like that, yeah.
How did his world? Has he got to World 7 yet?
No,
he's at World 5.
So
it's the 5th world. He's going through World 1 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. When was World? The end was 5, 7, and then 8, right? Those were the last 3 worlds.
It was 7, 5. It was 7, 5, and 8 in that order. Yeah.
Yeah. 5, I was really hoping to get hammers. I kept getting stars from those hammer brothers because I wanted to skip all of 5. I was kind of hoping to get a sub 40-minute run, but that wasn't happening. That World 8 was just way too pipey.
Yeah. Well, another fortunate death for Rick from those flying cheeps, but there have been some odd AI patterns in this game.
Yeah, there's some odd. This one, especially the AI, was not too generous, especially to Rick. Unfortunately,
we had some.
We have a pause. Is that? We've paused.
Is
that a forfeit?
No. I don't see anything in the chat, so.
We're not seeing anything. We're good. That was a pause. So unless he was just checking his time.
Oh, yep.
We'll have to confirm there.
Do you guys have another race going on tonight? Of Mario? No. I didn't think so.
No.
Not live. This is the only one live tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about doing like a race on SRL after this.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I'd have
another practice race there.
Yeah, I have to join SRL for me to do that.
I
gotta get on that, I know.
Yeah.
Well, Right on. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, thank you.
You take it, you take a powder.
Yeah.
You go take a powder. We'll call the rest of this game here. And he's
So
stopping.
I was curious. So do I wait until the end of the month, pretty much now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I've done my 3 matches so far. You wait until I think it said March 2nd. I think, right?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, because I'm doing my 3rd match on Tuesday. And
Nice.
I think I'm the only one who's done more than 1 match in my group, so I'm just kind of eager to just kind of get it done and over with, so I can work on some other stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can like maybe do some other stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck all on your matches. Make sure Speed Gaming uploads their stuff to YouTube quickly, because that's a great place to watch all the rematches. I like watching races right away, right?
They uploaded them.
I gotta keep going through Speed Gaming 4 and 3 and 1, trying to find past broadcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually uploaded a chunk of them on their YouTube. So youtube.com/c/Speed Gaming is where you can find them, by the way.
Nice.
Cheap plug.
Good plug, yeah, man. That's good. We want that stuff, man. I'm always on YouTube at night, just doing whatever, watching all the races. I gotta scope everyone out, right? I'm a spy, man. I gotta figure out what everyone's doing.
No, it's not spying. It's called scouting. It's a very legitimate strategy.
Strategy.
Hey,
All right, guys.
That's what it is.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, you take it easy, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good night.
You too.
Congratulations, GG, once again.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good one. Meanwhile, AdirondackRick going through another World 1 had another game over, but he's finally going through World 1. Gonna take a hit from the hammer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gets it. Ooh.
And he gets
an extra hit in another cloud.
So
And now he gets through it. And now we played it. He had a couple of times where he actually stopped.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I thought he was forfeiting, but no, I think he was. We'll have to ask him when he gets done.
I don't think it was. I think it was more forfeiting.
Taking a breather, relaxing.
I'm sure he knows, but
yeah. And this is not going to be too pretty.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, while he's going through, we'll tell you that if you want to keep up with all this stuff, please follow all of the channels on Speed Gaming, twitch.tv/Speed Gaming and twitch.tv/Speed Gaming 2, 3, and 4. You can follow that. You could get your notifications. We have all sorts of races going around, including a Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Key Sanity Randomizer tournament. Which I can tell you, I haven't seen a couple of those races. Key Sanity is the right word for it. Of course, we have a any percent warpless, 100% a warpless Mario 1 tournament going on as well.
Which is a nice way of saying 100%, but yes.
Yes. I was going to say warpless, but I'm like, well, yeah, it is warpless. They got to go through all 8 worlds.
They got a Mega Man X4 tournament, 100% zero tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that was interesting. They still got that Mario 64 70 star tournament going on. That's always
and a
fun.
Mario Odyssey tournament as well.
Yeah. And if you haven't played Mario Odyssey, you absolutely should.
I wish I had time to actually get a Switch and play that game. I'm busy, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but I like to watch the playthroughs, and it's an absolutely beautiful game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rick going through that airship, he's going to go to World 6. He's catching up, folks.
He's got 3 to go, and we'll see if he guesses right like Mitch did, or if he can play the...
He's actually been... His guesses have been fairly on the money so far as well. It's just he's just been having a bit of bad luck.
Mm-hmm. So this will be interesting. We get to see a few levels that we don't normally see. No,
he's going through. I think he's going through the same way here.
It's interesting.
Yeah, he's going through the same way. And I think Mitch is going to play just a random vanilla game for those of you wondering.
Yep, looks like
just in case you're wondering how the game looks, vanilla.
Yeah, he's looks like it's 80% warpless.
Meanwhile, Rick got to pick up a 5-star frog splash. Got to make that count to 6 lives. You know, we usually say it's not at this point. At this point of the game, it's not exactly an issue, but for Rick, it's coming to be very useful.
Let's wait to the end of World 7, 1-4.
Oh, mistimed this jump though.
Yeah, they got ahead of himself there a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah, and Human Muster, he's playing Warpless right now.
Yeah.
How? I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it. Not for Rick's sake, please. Let's not.
Yeah.
No. Just going to keep calling what I see on Rick's screen here. Who's going to go through another couple of cards. Not going to pick up anything again. Bad luck.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for a hammer at this point.
Well, yeah, it's like
he's hunting for a hammer. He's not going to be happy about what he finds, but one hammer through this entire seed.
I was a little surprised.
Oh, and that Micro Goomba catches him off guard. Again, the AI not generous this evening.
He got himself a little caught there, and
yeah,
he got the proverbial rock in the hard place, and it didn't work out. Okay, so he's gonna.
Well, he knows he can frog suit it. That is a thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that necessarily accomplished. It's been a while since I've actually seen anybody do that, but
well, he got sweet revenge on that Micro Goomba, so he accomplished something there.
Yeah. Let us just hope he doesn't go through the crack there that he left for himself.
You know what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you jinxed us again.
Oh, I jinxed it.
It's commentator's curse tonight. What can I say?
Yeah, it's like I was like, oh, I jinxed it. Yeah.
Well, we've both jinxed things tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here's what's going on. Let me get the schedule up for you folks, so I can tell you what's going on. As far as this particular tournament, how it will progress in the next couple of days. Tomorrow, like I said, Sunday, February 11th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Paraduct will take on Cross Product, 3 p.m. Eastern. And Proa and myself will be back at 9:30 p.m. Eastern for another match. Just get the grouping right here. Group M. It'll be Ryko Ryder taking on Super Bullet Will in that matchup, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on Monday. 3 matchups for on at 5:30 Eastern Standard. Sharky 2107 will take on Gip Extreme. You'll be calling that one at 5:30.
Yep.
8 p.m. Sky Bills will take on Tyrannus Jack. Sharky and Big John will have the call that at 8 p.m. And at 9:30, F. Coughlin, the man himself.
The creator of the randomizer, yeah.
He'll be taking on the tournament. He'll be taking on Jedab.
That should be a good match.
That one.
That should be a good match. I commentated on both of them, so this should be an interesting match, I think.
And that one at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And on Tuesday, 11 p.m., you're in action taking on Big Zeef.
Yeah, my final match. See if I can close out the my group 3-0. I think that's going to be a good one, I think, because his PBs are pretty close to mine. So I think it'll be interesting. And incidentally, tomorrow's match between Cross Product and Paradox is interesting because if Paradox defeats Cross Product, we will have a 3-way tie for second place in group. I forget what letter it is. I think it's Group L or something. But the two of that, there will be a 3-way tie for second, and
Group L, yeah, I'm on the challenge right now. For those of you wondering about the standings on how the group section of this particular Partuki is going to be taking on, challenge.com/SMB3Rando for the information on who's how the standings and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering on how this whole thing works, for those of you live in the chat, !SMB3R for all the information, including the particular challenge link, all the standings, the information for the tournament, and how to play the game. How to get the game going and for yourself. Meanwhile, Rick going through, I believe this was 5-6. No, wait.
No, not that late.
Yeah.
He's still on terra firma.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're stalling the inevitable for another 2 seconds.
Yeah. All it accomplished was he lost a little bit of time.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do here? He's gonna use a Tanuki suit?
Oh. He got flipped out. He got flipped backwards, but managed to land on his feet just fine. All the lag, but gets through.
He's getting through it. Now we've informed the Twitch.tv networks. We have been given ample time. We will see this race through to its inevitable conclusion.
Yeah.
Something they always said during wrestling. Well, we've talked to the network. We're gonna give this as much time as we can.
Yes, another season from the network. But if he holds serve, he should finish in under 90 minutes.
Let's hope so.
I think he will. I guess it also depends on what route he takes for World 8, but I think 90 minutes. Oh dear.
Oh, and there's why we don't like that particular auto-scroller.
Yeah.
And he's going to go for the fortress, and he finds
the Air Force.
The Air Force. All right, so something new there. So for those playing bingo at home. I think his hands might be getting a little slippery with the sweat.
Could be.
Could be. You're playing for an hour.
Looks like he's going to go for the... I'm surprised.
For a second, I thought he was going to pick up something.
I thought he was going to take the P-Wing and just fly over this level.
And he's at 0 life, so
yeah,
he would need this if he doesn't want to go through those levels again. Because one thing hammers don't do, they don't build bridges. I mean, so far so good. He's going through
it. Good Good timing on his jump to the top airship.
And some good maneuvering as well. That's always important. And he gets through it in one shot. There, in 2 shots. Now, this is dangerous. I'm nervous for him because he's at 0 now.
So if he takes the intentional death, he can bypass 5, 1, and 2 and just go straight across because the fortresses are permanently broken down no matter what.
Yeah.
But he's gonna see if he can.
No matter what, he's got a bridge through, so he could game over now, refill his lives, and then go straight back through it. But he's gonna go through the slot machine, see if he can pick up no luck again. Gotta get a star. Gonna go through some hammer bros. Oh, and he gets stun locked out of a 1-up. This seed is trolly this evening for Rick.
Yeah. And he's got to go through the second hammer brother.
He's got to kill a hammer brother with another hammer brother. Well, the hammer suit at the very least.
Yeah. So.
And of course, he's killing thwomps with that. I mean, he's using the hammer suit. Give him that.
Yeah, and using it the way we all would like to use it throughout the entire game and take care of those thwomps.
Alright, here we go.
So we got to be careful. He's still playing on 0 lives.
Whew, he gets an extra hit though.
Yeah.
This is a high wire act right now. And that fire snake is chasing him. Oh, he's got another one. He's gonna do it. No.
That's unfortunate.
And oh, bless his heart, he's still going. Whoo! This seed is kicking his behind.
Well, he gets an end card for his trouble. Maybe that'll give him the hammer he's so.
Well, he's gonna pick up another. He's gonna pick up something. Only something. What does he get? Music box from the looks of it.
Yeah, he's got a cloud, so he's still got that in his hip pocket. See where he uses it. Oof. Just time that.
Yeah. I mean, nothing much more to say. We're just seeing if we can make it. Please make it.
Yeah. So I think...
If for nothing else, let's put the time up.
Yeah.
You never know. With this tournament, 113, 120 could be something.
Yeah. I know one of my other matches did end with a forfeit, but that was,
that was one of those cases. One of those cases is like you looked at how the rando was going and the sea was going. I think at that point we're just going, yeah, I'm gonna try again later.
Yeah, it's like he'd had enough. I mean, he was basically stuck on the same spot for like 40 minutes. It's unfortunate, but I
mean, I think there's no shame in this. Is again, I'm not gonna speak for anybody here. This is strictly my opinion. If I had the kind of seed Rick would have had, and I looked at time, and I'm like, maybe a forfeit is a good idea. If for nothing else, I have 2 more races. I can make up for it.
Well, and you know, obviously he's an accomplished Zelda randomizer player. He's very, very good at Zelda 1 and Link to the Past, from what I've seen. So, you know, obviously, it might not be his game per se, but you know,
he's giving it a good go.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't fault him for that. It's just right now, this seed is not treating him well.
Yeah, and
this seed is pretty much heard you were a Zelda player.
Yeah.
We'll prove it to you why. OP6 Sonic in the chat. Are we gonna get a Rick interview? It's up to him at this point.
Yeah, it's like, if he wants to, great. If he doesn't, you know, that's fine too. I'm sure it's pretty late for him. You know, why not? If he doesn't want to, you know. Oof.
And another. Did he get hit by a cheap?
Yes, he did. He got caught.
That cheap hid there, there.
He got caught under the
underwater.
Yeah, he mistimed his jump, and you know, it's when you're little Mario, you don't have a lot of room to maneuver, especially in tight quarters like that.
And for those wondering what's with the salty thing, I'm not trying to be salty. I really feel for Rick at this point. This seed is not generous to him, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, he's doing. Give him credit. He's going through this. You know, and he's had some good moments. He had a good stretch there from World 2 to World 4, but, you know...
It's just slowed down to a crawl, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let him...
And another cheap catches him.
I think Mitch had that problem, too, except
he did. He did, I remember.
He was big, though.
All right, new level, and it's the World 7 Maze.
7-9. Okay, well, known for its clips through the pipes, but it looks like he's going to take the traditional route. Fine. And this level isn't. Once he gets over these top pipes, he should be fine. I hate it when that happens. You get the top and the bottom block, but you got the one right in the middle.
But it takes it, gets it through, and actually not too bad at all. Nice and quick vanilla run on that level.
I was surprised he didn't go for the 5 stars because he's down to 1 life. So I thought he might go for a 5 up.
We'll pick up a leaf though. And he's gonna get the navy for the fortress.
Be too bad. takes a bazooka to the face.
I'm sorry for those watching on this side. Mitchflowerpower. Hammer. Oh God. Hammer Mario face on Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard.
I've not seen that movie or The Disaster Artist, so I can't really comment. Okay, he's gonna take the P-Wing through 4-6. Try and get through this. Fortunately, no... Okay, so he's gonna another run at the end cards.
I wonder if he's gonna go through the same strats Mitch would. I think he's gonna go through. No, he's gonna try it.
Seems to be taking the route I would take if I were playing this casually, which is fine.
Yeah.
And the enemy
so he gets a sunburn for his trouble.
Well, should be alright.
Yeah, he should be fine, but...
Yeah.
Oh! I just... I
was actually a little... I thought he might have taken might go for the cloud there and just get through this, but...
He's gonna try again. I think it's a case of he knows he can beat it, but... Oh! Oh, God!
It's gotta be a
I'm
little...
sorry, Mitch's stream right now is distracting me. And oh!
Oh,
again,
no.
Any games? Oh, no! He game overed. He's gonna have to go through all of that again.
The only good news is he finished the fortress, so he skips 4 of the levels. So he skips 5, 4, 5, 5, and 5, 7, so all he has to do is 5, 8, and 5, 9 again.
I'm curious, anyone in the chat, is anyone keeping track of how many times a game overed? Just because I've lost track, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not trying to say that facetiously, but, you know... Not something we take pride in keeping track of. I keep track of levels played and splits, but not that. So he gets to circle around and just go straight down to 5-8.
Which is going to help him a little bit.
Well, gotta be a little careful with 4-6. He P-winged through it the last time. Huh. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually seen somebody try the doors in Randomizer.
I mean, if the enemy placement and seed is different and we take through the door, and I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Oh, back to 5-9. You think
he's... You know, for a second I thought he was going to go for the cloud.
So did I. I think he's... Okay, I see. He's gonna try.
I see what he's doing there. Oh, no! Yeah.
Okay, he's fine.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, yeah, that works.
For a second I thought he was going to go after the sun.
Oh, I know he'd like to, and he would be doing God's work if he did, but unfortunately that's not how this works.
Nope.
You even got a shot at him. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Rick.
There we go. Let the sun go through. Oh, and he got him!
All right.
Koopa Shell finally took care of the sun.
Poetic justice.
Woo! Oh. If I could hear his reaction to seeing that sun finally fall off the screen right now.
Right. So he's got the hardest airship to get through.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no!
Didn't quite have the map.
Didn't quite make it on that jump.
So.
What's he gonna do here? Picks up an anchor and that gives him a frog suit.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
It's a free hit. And gets through that.
Okay, yeah.
Nice, nearly could. Oh, I think he saw the power up. He's gonna go back for it. Yeah, there we go.
I think yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
See if it's a.
It's gonna give him some firefly. It's gonna give him some firepower. Oh.
That blue thing, it wasn't there, so he undershot his jump there.
Yeah. But he knows he's got a fire. Oh no, he won't get that firefly. But he will get a mushroom.
Yeah, get a mushroom, which will be good.
I'll give him an extra hit.
And
he knows that now. That is something.
Trying to remember, Roy was normal except for I think he took what, 4 hits?
Normal, and they took 3 hits, I think.
Oh,
2 or 3 hits.
Okay. So
then again, that was about an hour ago, so
well. Okay, he's got Wendy's ability to jump really high, but that's it.
That's about it. And that's 2. That's 3. There we go.
It was 4 hits.
That was 4. So it was a 4-hitter, and Wendy's the ability to jump good.
We can make up words too.
Well, you can thank my friend Mildred the Monk. We do D&D on Wednesdays, and that's one of the words. He can jump good. Little running gag for you.
And then we had, my last commentary, a co-commentator invented the word nimbility, so there we go.
I remember that call, actually, yeah.
Hard to forget. Right. Okay, so...
And with that, Rick finally makes it to World 8. Whoo! Well, one thing is for sure, you cannot say this was uneventful.
$6.10 to lead off.
Now we know he's going to have to go through the second pipe, so we'll see if he's going to play the same stratagem. Just be careful not to light up the
yeah, you got to be
frozen piranha plants. He's going to go through it. Shit! Oh, I mistimed this jump again, but with ice, with the ice, it can be a little difficult.
Yeah, that kind of jump, you really have to be like up close and personal towards the edge, unless you've got P speed. Oof.
Picks up a star. And a mushroom, so that's an extra hit. And, oh, good jump there. Gets hit by the flying Koopa. The Koopa makes a jump. Gets another jump and makes it through.
Yeah. Once he got on the ice platform, the ice platform chasm, he was fine.
Oh yeah.
So
What does he do? He's got to check his pipe. You know what? In fairness, it's good strategy to check your pipes. Now, if he's gonna try the hand bridge, and okay then.
No hands. All right.
No hands. Okay.
But based on the logic, if I'm wrecked, he's gonna go to that pipe in the same area on the other side of the lock.
Yeah.
So he's not going anywhere, I don't believe, unless I'm missing something.
I mean, we haven't seen what's on the other end of that particular pipe yet, or no, we have, but
yeah,
we haven't seen all the pipes yet. So we haven't seen all the tunnels yet. So
I think the end of the hand bridge was the only one we didn't see, and I'm pretty sure that is going to go to the other part to this other pipe in the area.
And he does take care of Boom Boom and with the star, so that's a good thing. You can avoid that. And he does unbreak that lock, so that does open up the path.
Well, let's see.
And all the way to
That's right. I forgot about the locks. So actually, this could work out for him.
It kind of does. It kind of does.
Yeah.
So okay, so we now know that there's that lock, so there's no hammer. We can't break through that.
So
now does he know? Now is he gonna try the 2 action zones? He's gonna go for the fortress.
Yeah, 2 versus 1.
That's gonna be the super tank level.
Yep.
The last line of defense. And no good. Is he gonna try that again? Yes, he is. Oh. I have to comment. Someone, I missed the name, but someone said, no, Seaber92 in the chat. Look, Ma, no hands. It's true.
Okay, gets through.
Now he's got to take care of Boom Boom. He's got 1 shot. He's got no lives left. Look, Ma, no lives. Unbreaks that lock. I think he's gonna go through that tunnel and gets it through. No good. He knows that now.
He didn't do the Navy level, so
he did not. So
if he does take a game over, his path will at least somewhat cleared.
Yeah.
6-9. Taking the low route.
And he's going to take his last life. He's going to get refill in lives. So we know that. And he's gonna, does he want to go through the Navy now? Well, let's see. Nope. Gonna try his hand again at the hand bridge. Again, no no hands.
Wow.
That was a very generous hand bridge.
Amazing if you can get away with, if you can do that once, but to do it twice, that's impressive.
In Rando, that is impressive. That is he's got to skip through that first level. Now he has to beat this vanilla, and it's the pyramid. Ooh,
should be okay.
He should be okay, but knowing his luck, he's just been bad. I don't go that he's got that now.
Yeah, he's got the shoe. All right.
He's got the shoe, but it's like that's not going to help him.
No.
But he is getting rid of those shoe Goombas. So that's not a bad thing, but I think he just realized, yeah, he needs some enemies on the board. Or a leaf.
You have to reset the room.
Mm-hmm. Ah, no. Whew. All right. Now, what's he gonna do? There you go. Now he got it.
Good slide under.
Good slide too. Picks up and breaks that again. Now there are some things that are soft that are left in there hard way, just to be sure that you actually can beat the level one way or another.
Oh.
Yeah. Just gotta get through that fire piranha. Makes it through. Now he's gotta dodge that boomerang, bro, and he's done with that level.
All right.
All right, he skips a level.
So
now let's see what we get here. Gets to. There we go. Gets another anchor. Gets this froggy suit. And at this point, he just went, "Oh no."
Well,
yeah,
it's better than World 742. Or
that is very true.
Or unfortunately lost his fire abilities, but he's still saving that hammer.
I think at this point, he's saving that hammer suit, which is a good idea. And at this point, I don't think he's looking at it as, oh, extra firepower. It's an extra hit. And never mind that, he got hit by the lava.
Took the top route.
Which is a risk.
Well. Right.
Oh! Had the right idea, but just got a gun shy there, though.
Fool me once. I think next time he's going to take the... Well... first he's got to get there, but I think next time he's going to take the bottom route.
No, it does not, no, it does not.
Ugh, now he's in trouble.
Yeah.
And then he's got to go to a room and get himself a power-up.
Which he is about to. No, he's not.
No. He's got to go around the thwomp and
he's gonna get it though.
Okay, good to go there. Back in there, and you get a free power-up for this. Yep.
Yep.
gives it back, unfortunately. Gives the Fire Mario back, fortunately.
But we do get that that leaf. He's not going to go for it this time. Goes to the top, gets to the door.
There we go.
There we go.
Got to be a little careful.
Takes a hit from the boo, and the hot foot catches him.
Wow.
Ooh.
Fortunately, he dies here. He's got to go through.
He's got to get all through it and hope the hand bridge is generous with him again. Folks, we wouldn't be looking at something where he might have to go through Bowser's Castle in one go. He might have to one-take Jake this.
Oh, one thing at a time here.
Of course, of course. He's having a better go at this time, which is good. The Boo's got to take his hit, though.
Got to get through that wall there.
And he makes it.
No.
Now he has to get through the swamp.
He's got to take the long way, too.
Yeah. But he's going to make it. No, he's going to go for a power-up first. Not a bad idea.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Might want to hurt.
You know what? At this point, he's going to run out of time.
It's like, he probably should have stopped after the first one. But,
I think at this point he's more worried about... no, wrong door. There you go.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'll take his time and just wait this out.
Yeah. And he's going to go through that. Last boom boom of the game. Picks up that now.
One. If all goes well, I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say if all goes well.
Let's not. You know, he's going for a star. He's not even going to try to waste that hammer suit. Am I wrong? We've just narrowly avoided those lasers.
Yeah. I always like to use a star for that one, just because they
Mhm.
sometimes just come up and get you. Okay, gets around the hot foot.
And once again, he has to one-take Jake this.
Well,
Oh, not anymore. He's got
Nope.
that free life. And clipped his way through that. And
Okay, one more room, guys.
one more room. He's looking at, now he's going to have to go through this hard way.
So it should be about a 142 if all goes well.
142, 143, more like it.
Yeah, 142.
And, oh, he knows the hitbox is only the head, so that's not a good idea.
He's asking, is one take Jake a thing, or is it like fetch?
Well, he's going to take a hit, though. Oh, well, okay.
It's fine.
He got out of there. He got out of there. Not okay.
That's.
I want to just use to get back there. He just needs. Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah. I'll say it. Yeah, one take, Jake. I jinxed it, but he's not messing around now. It's hammer suit time.
Reset.
Reset. And there we go. Reset there.
Okay.
Well, he does know of the one-up clip, so he's not going to game over unless... Well, there goes the hammer suit, but... Alright, so he's not going to game over because he knows of that one-up. There you go.
There we go, Rick.
Get it done there. Get it done there, Rick. You can do it! There you go. Get over that hump. There we go. Oh, he's got... Well, you know, he knows of the hitbox, so he could avoid... All he has to do is get under Bowser, and he's good.
Presumably, I mean...
Presumably.
I don't
the hitbox
know.
is only the head, so all he's got to do is...
Right.
He's moving out of the way. He's got to go for vanilla style.
Well...
You think he might just be getting nervous?
Or he doesn't know, and that would be my assumption. But...
Alright. He's keeping the pattern simple, which is good.
Yeah. And Bowser's been pretty good with his fireballs so far.
Get out of there, and he's done!
Yeah, right.
There we go. Looks like it's going to be 142. It'll be 142.40 unofficial time for AdirondackRick. Wow. Someone give him some love. GG to AdirondackRick.
Okay.
And he's in.
Alright.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, man. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what happens when you stick somebody who's never done a legitimate speed run outside of No Wrong Warp against somebody who's one of the world's best at it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what he got. He scored, he beat you by almost an hour, 45.58. But,
gotta really look and see how he does it. You know, I realize it's going fast and knowing where the platforms are going to be, but
a lot of it is just memory and knowing a lot of the levels, and you knew a lot of the strategies and a lot of the clippings as well. You had the right strategies. I think it's just a case of practice makes perfect, I guess.
Oh yeah, I know.
You had a rough run, though, I could say.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those levels were, you know, and Mitch even had some problems with a couple of levels throughout the match, but you know, because he knows that as well as he does because he's so practiced at it, he's able to adjust. You, as you say, haven't really done speed runs of this, so a lot of that stuff, it's hard to adjust.
Yeah. And I know some of the levels that's like, why did I do this? Why did I do this strategy type of thing?
Yeah. Well, we will say though, getting no hands
twice.
Yeah, it's like you can go.
And you had a couple of moments in there too. You had a hammer brother that just decided to jump off the screen.
I love the one that decided in what was it, World 4, that decided, oh, hi, I'm gonna keep hitting you until you actually beat me. So
yeah, I've run into that one too, where for some reason it just decides not to move, and it's like, okay, well, you got to figure this out eventually. I've seen that in a few other races throughout. It's like, I don't know what does that, but it's like, ugh.
Anyway, the good news is you get 2 more shots at it at the very least. That's got to be something to look forward to.
2 more chances to better this time.
At the very least, and you posted a time in. That's the good news.
Yeah. What are you gonna try and I guess work on between now and your next matches? What is you'd like to improve on the most, you think?
I think the answer is pretty much, let me see. Out of the last hour and 42 minutes or so that I played this game, let's stop dying.
Yeah, oh no.
Well,
to be fair, you got caught by a couple of very trolly cheaps along the way. Some very trollish AI.
Okay, yeah, you get those ones that let's decide to sprout of as cheap that launches off the screen is not necessarily fun, but let's run into a Goomba or a Koopa or anything that makes us lose our power-ups.
Yeah. Well, with some of those levels, it's like, either way, even if you play this casually or not, or speedrun or whatever, it's like you see when they bring in the new enemy patterns, it can really throw you for a loop, especially on some of those levels where space is really tight. So it's something, even if you're practiced, it's like, ugh. Why? Like, what? Who created this speed?
It's someone from the pits of, I'm not going to say it, from HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all up from here. That's the good news.
Well, yeah, I won't be facing Mitchflowerpower the remainder of this seed. To him, I mean, he definitely earned it. I knew he was going to take this race.
You were just trying to post up a decent time, which, it is what it is. Once again, everybody in the chat, we'll give this man a GG. He's definitely earned it tonight. And once again, congratulations and good job at the very least. You got it done.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have survived the marathon commentary.
This is nothing. Yeah.
No, we see. I've watched Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer that went for 3 hours. So.
Or that one that took 8. Ever hearing about that one?
Yeah.
But you learn by doing. You don't learn by quitting.
I know, and that's why I wasn't going to quit this one. I had to get through it. I had to find some way through it. I was just glad I didn't have to go back through 6-8 again.
No, I totally hear you there. It's like that level's frustrating enough as it is, and Nellis when you're trying to speed run it. But with all the enemies that you guys got, forget it.
There we go. And yeah, people in the chat, an 8-hour rando. Yep. But that's another story for another day. The result says, of course, Mitchflowerpower goes with 3-0 in this particular in this particular race. That'll do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of AdirondackRick and, of course, Bro007, my name's Bad J. We will see you tomorrow, once again, at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time in the PM for another race in this rando. We thank you very much for tuning in. and sticking to it with us for the entire. On behalf of my partner Pro at 007.
Yeah, and I might be also doing commentary tomorrow for the 3 p.m. match between Paradox and Cross Product, which could have some major implications in that bracket, because if the result goes a particular way, we'll have a 3-way tie.
Which will be interesting to see, of course. My name's Matt J, of course. You have a good day. You have a good night, everybody.
All right. This is Pro 007. Thanks all for watching. I know it took...
Took a little longer than necessary, but it got it done.
Yeah, and we hope everyone did enjoy it, and hope you all give them a follow. Thanks.
Have a good night, everybody.